Shalom Aleichem, brothers and sisters. I want to do a quick video on my emergency system grid down. But anyway, for the last 2 days it's been rainy, no sunshine. This is how it's been. So let me show y'all. I'm gonna take y'all in the basement and show y'all my system. Alright, so now we're in the basement. So we're dealing with, this is our preparation area from this door all the way back to that wall, all the way at the back, right? So this is what we're prepping. And right now I'm doing a test on my grid down emergency system. So right now the lights that's on, everything that's being lighted down here is running off our battery bank system. It's been running for the last 28 hours in a row. So this light takes 9 volts, this 9 watts. This light takes 9 watts, and this light in the bathroom takes 9 watts. So everything down here is basically turnkey. We just come down, cut the lights on. A few things we do gotta prep. This is our bathroom, so I'm gonna have to actually take this toilet up. That toilet gotta actually come up and come out of the way. But other than that, the bathroom is ready to go. These are the doors to the bathrooms on both sides. There's 2 toilets we put in here. That's the seating situation. But again, I'm really mainly dealing with the electrical system. This is a bed that we put in. So these are bunk beds. It's a bed on the floor. The floor is a bed. The top is a bed. So it's always 2 up, 2 down. Because you always have somebody doing security. And you always got to have somebody handling the fireplace, especially in the wintertime. Make sure the fire don't go out overnight. This is our bedding situation right here. I got to put that together when it's time, but right now it ain't time. So this light is on our emergency system. The light in the bathroom is on our emergency system. And this light, excuse me, and this light is also on our emergency system. So let me show y'all the battery. It's been running for 28 hours in a row. So this is where we're down to right here. I started the battery. When we first started out, the battery was at 12.05, which is this. So this was at 12.05 when we started out. Right now it's at 11.28. That's because the battery's been running for 28. The lights has been running for 28 hours in a row. So, but anyway, the reason why I left the lights running 28 hours in a row is this light and this light eventually gets cut off during the nighttime while everybody's asleep, and then we cut them back on in the daytime. The bathroom light is a 24-hour light. It's meant to run 24 hours a day. But again, these 2 lights, the reason why I left them running is because right here we have our CB system. So in order to simulate the CB being on, even though we're not going to have it on 24 hours a day, in order to simulate the energy use, I decided this is only 4 watts. So I decided to let the 2 lights run, excuse me, to simulate the use of the battery usage. Alright, so now I'm going to show y'all. Now the last 2 days have been raining. It's been no sunshine at all. Let me grab my chair and I'm going to show y'all my how we have 3 separate ways of charging our electricity, charging our batteries back up. So let me show it to y'all. Alright, so now I have a regular light that's right here I could cut on. That's just my regular electrical system, but I don't want to cut that on. I'm dealing with it as if it's grid down and leaving that amount of light. I should have bought my headlamp. Alright, so that's that. So let me show y'all the alright, so this is my, oh man, I'm way off, did it somewhere else. This is my wind turbine powered by my drill system. I got it in the box to reduce the noise of the drill. So anyway, let me go ahead and cut it on. Now what we looking at, this is one of the ways we power up our batteries. Power our batteries back up, even though I have to power up the repower up the battery I'm getting ready to use. So let me see, let me make sure what's going on here. All right, so anyway, I'm gonna show y'all how our wind turbine works, powering up the batteries. All right, so that's where our battery is at. Again, for the last 2 days, it hasn't been any sun at all. So now I'm gonna go ahead and cut the wind turbine on, and when I do, I'm gonna show it back over here where it's gonna show the ampage and everything that's going in, and then show back over here on the charge. Okay, now I'm cutting it on. Let's get to the ampage. It put in the amp, at least. Let's see if we get up to 2 amps. Close to it. Okay, so that's 2 amps going in. Right? Now I'm gonna cut the lights off. My lights are battery backup lights, so I think the bathroom light will stay on. But if not, all 3 of the lights may stay on, because when the power gets cut, the lights are usually click back on. So anyway, this is going back to the charge on the battery. See it? Now when I cut the lights off, it's going to jump way up because of it, it's pulling less juice. So this is the switch right here. Let me hit that switch. Alright, see how the bathroom cut on and that first light cut on, but this light stayed off because of the battery backup system. That's what happens. Now let's look at my charge system. Now it's up to 38, 39. How many amps going in? 2.20, 2.18. See the battery? But we also have another way. We have a foot generator, but because the light is off, y'all really can't see the foot generator. But I'm not going to let this run too long because I wanted to keep the video short. I just wanted to show y'all how I was doing a test on my grid down system. Now this light cut on, but the electric is off. The switch has been killed. This is a main power switch. My whole battery system, I have the solar panels. The solar panels is upstairs, so they ran upstairs. I got the wires ran up through and upstairs to the 2nd floor. But either way, this system right here, if I hit this breaker and cut it off, it'll kick. So if it's too much juice coming in through the solar panels and it's coming in too fast because I don't have no charge control on it, I hit the switch and it automatically cuts the juice. But right now I got this is not on my system. This is on my regular house system. This is a dehumidifier. So I want to get my batteries up enough to run that one dehumidifier for maybe 5 hours a day. And that's what makes water. It sucks the water right out of the air. And that's what it's doing. It's sucking the water out of the air now and putting it into the drain, into the plumbing pipe down there. That's why the hose is on the circuit. Run 24 hours a day. Alright, so my batteries, see them charging up. That's from the wind turbine. How many amps going into it? Y'all hear that? Now the other 2 batteries done cut off. I'm sorry, not the other batteries. The lights, they cut off. But they blinking. I don't know why they blinking. They trying to cut back on because the power been cut. But now I'm cut the power back on. Watch them pop on. Alright, now cut it off. Let's see. Alright, so that one is on. But again, see how the battery charging? And this is charging off my wind turbine, which is in this box. That's why the noise is a little muffled. See how loud the noise is now? Now watch how loud the noise is. Because when there's no noise, this little teeny bit of noise sound deafening. It'll be super loud. So this is my system. Now let me show y'all, we have a TV system. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it on. All of this is, as they say, key turn. You want it to be, everything to be turnkey. You want everything to be turnkey. All you gotta do is come downstairs and turn the key and cut everything on. I don't want to have to be prepping nothing and setting anything up. You know what I'm saying? So that's our television. That's a camper television that has its own battery in it. So it did run for about 2 hours, then I have to charge it back up on my battery bank system. Alright, so that's that. Let me cut that off. So that's a TV that we have. The antenna is upstairs on the second floor. I ran all of the wires upstairs on the second floor and everything. And then this is a kid's tablet, right? I downloaded. Let me cut it on for y'all. So we use this as a calendar. It's 8/13, Thursday, May the whatever date. So we use that strictly as a calendar. That's it. That's not to be anything other than to keep track of time. When I first bought it, I bought it off of Amazon. When I bought it, I downloaded the app, a date and clock app that functions offline. So that's not online. After I got everything situated, I turned off the Wi-Fi, hung it up. It's just rolling. You know, it was on our charger system. So this is it, brothers and sisters. Just testing my emergency grid down system. That's all I'm doing. I'm gonna cut the lights back on. I'm gonna turn this off. Turn off my. Turn off the. I'm pulling cords out. I turned off the wind turbine. Turned off the charging system. So this is it, and this is the lights. This is my electrical system. You know what I'm saying? Everything is in place. We don't have to put anything in place other than the beds. Those are beds right there. Those are 3 king size beds. This is the bed right here, and then it's actually 4 king size beds, the foam beds, but one of the beds go over there. So we cut the bed in half, and then one of the foams go at the top. One of the phones go at the bottom. That's a bunk bed system. You know what I'm saying? And then the women and children are all sleeping over here. But the moral to the story, everything is in place. This is the light for this light. And I'm going to hit the switch. So at nighttime when we're here, now on this ceiling fan that's here, this is the light bulb that's on right now. But when it's all said and done, I'm going to disconnect the ceiling fan from my house electric and connect it to this line that's feeding on my off-grid system, so we could actually use the fan to cool, to cool the section off with the light. But on this one, it's just going to be the light, so we're going to leave everything in place how it's hanging now, but it's hanging like that with the wire, so when it's time, I could bring it over, connect it to the ceiling fan, but I'm not going to connect the fan, just the light portion, so we can use the light. And it'll be in that spot. Yeah, so that's all I was doing, brothers and sisters, doing a grid down emergency test on my system. Now this is the first light right here. It's a switch right here. But the bathroom light is 24 hours a day. We don't have a switch for that. It's no off and on for that. So let me go ahead and cut the lights back on. Yeah. But this is my grid down system, brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? So this is where we at with it. All of the supplies and everything. Everything's key turn. We're ready to go. There's just about 3 things I gotta put in place, and that's that bed, put the mattresses in place. I gotta put this whole bed together. That's just a tarping system, so the bed is underneath that, underneath the wood with the tarps and everything. Put that in place and take the toilet out that's in the bathroom and plug that toilet line and put the buckets and everything right there, so we'll have 2 bathrooms. People could use 2 bathrooms to use. So this is it, brothers and sisters. This is testing our grid down emergency system. This is what this is about right here. Shalom.